Hey, hey, my, it's Andy again, and this will be our last short talking about 5 amazing records released in 1969, as tomorrow's video will be my final top 10. Alright, starting with Eternal Rhythm by Don Cherry. Don Cherry is an avant-garde, later would become jazz fusion cornet trumpet player, was known starting out with the great Ornette Coleman, of course. This is a great combination of free jazz and some of the more jazz fusion that Cherry would go on to explore throughout the 70s. It's one track split into 2 parts to accommodate both sides of vinyl, with, interesting enough, part 2, or the second part of this track, being my favorite amongst the piece. Next we have Arthur, or The Decline and Fall of the British Empire. What a mouthful there. This is one of my all-time favorite King's records. There are so many great tunes on here, but shout out specifically to the song Victoria, as long as Shangri-La. Next is a record that is near and dear to my heart, as it is sort of how this channel started in the first place. Co-host Rob may be a little disappointed with where this is placed. Sorry. In the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson. What is there to say? Iconic album cover, iconic record, iconic debut record, and some would say the first official progressive rock album. You decide for yourself, but what a banger of an album. Next we have Got 4 by Scott Walker, formerly from the Walker Brothers, who were very much more known for sunshine pop rock music. Once Scott went solo, he went in this more baroque sort of pop, chamber, singer-songwriter direction. Very experimental for someone that came from a band like the Walker Brothers. He would go on later to really take this avant-garde direction when he resurrected his career in the 80s and 90s. But this record right here, I would argue, is a good fusion of the two. And finally, we have what would be our number 11 if you're keeping track, and that's going to be a country record called Looks Like Rain by Mickey Newbury. This is not only a country record, but I would argue a country record that is very befitting of the times. I would almost refer to this as a cosmic country record, or a proto-cosmic country record. That is a term that, of course, has been sort of prevalent these last 10 years or so, certain type of country music. But this is a record that is, by and large, meant to be listened to from start to finish. Side 1 in particular, I would argue, is borderline perfect. And I love the song, specifically the opener, Write a Song / Angeline, as well as I Don't Think Much About Her No More. Very much a gut-wrenching album throughout, complemented very well with some of the psychedelic, but also country-tinged production. Check it out.